Let's go quickly over the fundamental defensive principles on the wall. A man is pressing me against the wall. One of the very first things I need to do is I need to bring my feet closer to the wall. As I always mention, I never want to point both of my feet towards my opponent when I'm wrestling him. My feet should be on the angle. Same as during a fight, we do not want to face our opponent here. We kind of getting ourselves in a diagonal line and staying on the rails like this without crossing our feet. Similarly, when I'm wrestling somebody, I never want to square out. Nevertheless, there is a momentary action where I just got pinned against the wall. His hips are inhibiting the movement of my hips, and there's a need of me putting my heels against the wall and pointing my toes towards him for the big thrust that's coming. I'm going to lift my hand higher over here, just like so he doesn't dip my elbow down. Every time we're in an over-under position, I never want another man to be in the position of my elbow and bring my open shoulder on top like this. Okay? I want to maintain the straight line or actually beat him on the line. I'm sliding the hand as deep as possible, anchoring this elbow into my ribcage. My other hand is constantly fighting upwards. If I go straight like this, it may not work. Look, if I do this, I just expose myself. I may get thrown because his hips are connected. However, if I apply the thrust and sit and get my hips to the wall, shoulders off the wall, look how much resistance I can maintain. Push forward. Push as hard as you can. Yo, it's very hard now for him to pin me back on the wall. Thrust, up. And I sat down. The hand is in there. My shoulders are off the wall. Now, the moment we get ourselves in this position, my hand switches to the elbow. My other hand keeps lifting, keeps pulling, and my leg steps out. Look at this. Steps out, and I chop my own leg out. And I drive my opponent to the wall. As simple as it gets. Watch it again. Simple, fundamental, white belt.